Hello, I'm Simulator Deck, and welcome back to Japan. Welcome back to Japan Truck Simulator. Welcome back to Project Japan. We have just got off a ferry, and we are about to do the most of our driving now. We only had a very short drive around the corner from the origin to the ferry. So let's get aboard. Skynet is ready to go. So let's go. It's a Friday morning, 5:56. The majority of our... Now, is this gate going to open for us? I dare say no. So the majority of our trip so far has been the 32-hour ferry ride. Now there's been some changes to the last time that we were in Japan. Euro Truck Simulator, which is the base for the Project Japan map, updated to version 1.40. And this meant that there were some changes necessary. Oh, I always like to swing too hard on that, or swing not enough on that curve. So there were some changes that Project Japan needed to make their map compatible with version 1.40. Also, there were some changes that Project Japan wanted on their map anyway. They wanted to add improvements, they wanted to take advantage of what was happening with 1.40, they wanted to expand the map, and they actually changed the scale of it as well. So instead of being of a ratio of 1 to 19, it's now a ratio of 1 to 10.
Get ready to turn left.
So there's Skynet, our navigator, as per normal.
Turn left.
Now it's Friday morning. Our delivery is expected in about an hour and a half.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright, we're doing alright that side. Just gotta be careful when we come out. You know, big trucks, small Japanese roads. Now, one thing that I've changed personally, there was an add-on called Japan Hard Company, which is optional. You don't need it to...
Get ready to turn right.
You don't need it to run the map. And what it does, it can make deliveries harder. Now, an example of that would have been a previous episode where we were delivering forklifts to a company, and it was really, really hard to access the driveway because it was just a ridiculous... Dude, you could make it, you're in a ute, as we'd call it in Australia. I've got to get used to the Japanese traffic lights again. It was down a ridiculously small driveway. Now those sort of issues have hopefully now gone for me because I'm not using Hard Company. Because that was just a thing of frustration. And it almost made me stop using the map more than once.
Get ready to turn left. turn left.
So it's very much as usual an ongoing work in progress. Now I can see there's a lot of changes to the road textures, and what it looks like in reality, if you want to think about it, is that some parts of the roads have been resurfaced, like this. Oh, I said I've got to get used to the Japanese traffic lights again. Just waiting for a red light. It looks like the road's been resurfaced in places, so, but not necessarily everywhere. How I've still got a Japanese driver's license, actually, I don't know. There's a traffic light.
Go straight on.
Thank you, Skynet. They do tend to blend in, and because they're
Keep left, and
there
then
we go.
turn left. Turn left.
They do tend to blend in, and there's not as many of them. A lot of them, they seem to just hang over the road. And they're a different orientation. They're landscape, if you want to put it that way, or horizontal in Japan compared to being vertical or portrait in a lot of other countries around the world on this map. Now, a lot of the map is going to be the same, and we're in a section that I recognise straight away. So, I might not notice many changes. Oh, this bit seems narrow. So because I'm in a town that I've been through before, we're Kanzawara, because we've delivered here, we've driven through here a few times, it's recognisable. I did notice, and at one stage during the episode we'll pull up the map, and there seems to be more to the map. There's probably more signs. We're just past what I think is a new sign there. I've gone back to just doing quick jobs. It'd be nice to have a box truck. Didn't quite get it to work last time on the last episode. So it's good to be back. I've been waiting for this. I have been in the Middle East. And we'll show you an example after we deliver this load of what the Middle East looks like. But version 1.40 came out, and then for the American map, that meant that the map mods that I was using to get into Canada and Mexico wouldn't work anymore. So I scrubbed those and I used Pro Mods instead. And Pro Mods, they've done a lot of work in Europe especially. And there's a Middle Eastern map add-on. And also for American Truck Simulator, there's one that allows you to go into British Columbia, the west coast of Canada. And the Middle East one I'm really excited about, because like Japan, it's a really different part of the country. It's handy that I was actually doing the speed limit when the police passed me there. So it's really different, the Middle East and Japan. We're obviously in Japan now. When we deliver this load, I'll show you what the Middle East looks like. And the important thing is the localization and all the work that Pro Mods for the Middle East have put in, Project Japan have put in for Japan, to make the place look like the place that you're in. Like the Japanese road signs, cherry blossoms that we can see coming up on the left hand side of us. Road signs with Japanese writing, the businesses, the different police cars, the way the police cars look, for instance, is a big one for me. Because Japan is different from Europe. The Middle East is different from Europe. And when you go through Europe, you know, while the EU's a thing, there are still differences between countries. That's one thing that Pro Mods and Euro Truck in general is good at. Making you feel like you are actually in the country that you're in.
Keep left.
Keep left.
And then exit left.
And exit left. Rightio.
Exit left.
Thank you, Skynet. And this is one thing that I'm really, really excited about when it comes down to these sort of sims, is that
Keep right. And then turn right.
I've discovered a new city. Because these are map mods. Oh, there we go. We've got a vertical traffic light there. One thing to keep in mind is that these are map mods. They modify the base Euro Truck Simulator in this case. So the people running Euro Truck Simulator, for the lack of a better word, they're under no obligation to consider how the maps have been modified. So it's not as if they might say publicly, oh, we've got version 1.40 coming out soon. You know, this is what to expect. They don't specially contact
right.
They don't contact the modders and say, hey, look,
turn right.
We've got a new version coming out soon, get ready. Often they'll find out when the general public find out. And then it's up to them. Oh, these streets are narrow. It's up to them to work out what they're going to do and how they're going to approach things. And so often there is a little bit of a delay between, say, when version 1.40 came out and now. It's early May as I'm recording this. 1.40 has probably been out for a month or so. Well, there's a gate there. Our delivery is just up here. Hey, Skynet.
This is where it ends.
Exactly. This is where it ends, Skynet. We have arrived. Alright. We know that I hate parking. And because of the ferry ride, that took 35 hours and 9 minutes. We only drove 78 kilometres of that because of the ferry ride. Now let's have a look to see where we could go now. Let's have a look at the world map. No, we have to look at quick jobs and then we could have a look at the map, I think. Alright, let's have a look. Now I forget, where were we? There's quite a few jobs. There's quite a few jobs here. Now I'll try and find where we were. Lots of jobs from Kobe, which is good. Oh, Karobi, that's where we were. Okay, so we've got a choice of tomatoes to Kobe. Okay, the map's working now. 124 kilometres land distance, ferry distance 300. So there's a we'd be going to Kobe. So there's a short drive. So that'd be the 124 kilometres of land distance, and then the ferry ride, which in reality would go around. Maybe you can get in there. or would have to go around there. So that'd be most of the delivery, and then we'd be basically there when we that's fairly similar, but we'll take that one to go to Kobe. So we've got some tomatoes on board. We're taking tomatoes from Korobi to Kobe. Alright, let's have a look. Looks like we can just drive straight out. Another thing which I learnt how to do is how to do these free roam aerial shots. Oh yeah, oh that's a nice way to get out. So we just go around and then out. That's nice. Alright, let's have a look at what the Middle East looks like. And then we'll come back and we'll deliver this load. Back in a minute. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that little bit of a look at what truck simulation is like in the Middle East. So let's go and deliver a load. 18 tons of tomatoes. We're expected sometime Saturday morning. It is now Friday morning. We do have a ferry ride in front of us though. Let's get in the truck.
Let's do this.
Let's do it, Skynet. Let's do it. So 426 kilometres in total, almost 15 hours of delivery time, but we do have that ferry ride to take into consideration. Alright, let's get outside for a minute. Is our truck? Nice looking truck. Alright, let's go Skynet. Oh gee, look at this road, it looks windy AF. I dare say I'm not going to worry about being on the left or the right hand side of the road because this road is just ridiculous. Yeah, this is only slow speed stuff, this one. Even though it's a 60 kilometre an hour limit. That's just ridiculous for our situation. It might be alright if you're in an Nissan Cube, but we're in a big Volvo truck and a trailer on the back. So I'm not going to be in any hurry to get down here, Skynet. Oh, and this is with no hard company installed. This is just the road. There's a tree growing in the middle of the road. Oh, there's a tree down in the road. Oh, that can't be good. We'll see what happens when we run over it. Not only do you have to get the truck through, you have to make sure you get your trailer through as well. Very slow going at the moment, but under the circumstances, this is what you need to do. If I was in a box truck, I'd probably be doing the same thing, quite honestly. Oy, have I flipped the truck? Oh, that's not good. Wow, that's not good. Alright, how are we going to get ourselves out of this one, Skynet? I think we're going to just go reverse. Get all the wheels back on the ground. Have we managed to do that at least? Almost. I'm thinking, well, I can't see any of the road, and we now know the reason why that is. Might be time for my disclaimer, which isn't working. Alright. Alright, the front of the truck's down. How about the back? Oh, there we go. That's narrow AF. Alright, let's... Was a close call. So we're going to have to use all of the road and then some at the front and the back. Realistically, this road would probably have a length in other parts of the world. I know there'd be some roads that have a length restriction and a weight restriction if they were this small. And Farmer Joe might have to get his fruit and veggies delivered in a smaller truck. Alright, we made it. Wasn't sure if you were going to make it there at one stage there, Skynet. We don't need to adjust any of that. That's what we need to do. Alright. We got through that. Nobody died. And our load is still good. Alright, now we're on the marginally more open road. Also keep in mind that for the last month or so in truck simulator terms, I've been in the Middle East and driving trucks on the right hand side of the road. Left hand drive. But these roads are narrow. I want a truck more that size. don't recognise this part of the map at all. Some traffic lights coming up. I saw those nice and early. Wouldn't have thought it would have been worthy of having traffic lights there, but here we are. More traffic lights.
Go straight on.
Thank you, Skynet. So we're back in Karobi, which is where we delivered the last lot of things.
Ready to turn left. Turn left.
Get ready to turn left.
Keep right.
Hang on, Skynet. Keep right. Lucky I remembered that and saw it on the map. Yama we're heading towards now. At our truck speed limit of 80 kilometres an hour. I'm presuming that's not the speed limit for everybody else. like the look of that digital speed sign there, 80 kilometres an hour. I like the look of the digital sign, not necessarily what was on it.
Keep left, and then exit left.
Thank you, Skynet.
Exit left.
Alright, toll paid.
Get ready to turn right.
Rightio.
Turn right.
Yeah, we got the lights, got the light, got the light, got the light, got the light, got the light. Beautiful. Oh, no, we just need to stop there. Oh, he just went through the red light. So did he.
Go straight on. Left at the Family Mart. Oh, it's one of those three-wheeled trikes.
to turn right.
Rightio. Okay, so I'm not where I thought I was. Oh, there is a Family Mart though where we do have to
Turn
turn
right.
up, but that's not just yet. So you go straight up here a little bit, and then you turn left to the Family Mart.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Alright. Oh, gee, look at the traffic jam behind us already. Yeah. Coming up to the ferry.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
So here we are again at the ferry terminal. So most of our driving should be done at this point. Now, it doesn't seem to be any there's a ferry that takes 25 hours, one that takes 33 hours, and one that takes 12 hours. I know which one I'm going to take.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Alright, lights on for safety. Let's go, Skynet. "19 kilometres to go," so that was the right choice.
Go
Yeah.
straight on.
We're now in Osaka. I don't think Osaka was a thing before. On the Middle Eastern routes, by the way, there are ferries, so you can go from the European mainland to the Middle East and vice versa. But once I'm in the Middle East, I prefer to stay there. Oh, what now? Oh, okay. Alright, Osaka by night.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Rightio. Turn right.
Turn right. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Turn left. Had the light. Don't have the light anymore. So it's now Friday night, just before 11 p.m. We're expected just after 11:30 p.m., 11:40 p.m. 17 kilometres away.
Keep left, and then turn left.
We're turning left right here, Skynet.
Turn left.
Luckily there wasn't much traffic around, I could do that easily.
turn right.
Hang on, Skynet.
In Japan, you go through a lot of toll roads. On the Middle East, the truck simulator that you saw a little bit earlier, you go through a lot of military checkpoints and border crossing from one country to the other. Alright, so we're on the freeway to Kobe. Osaka discovered. Don't know how much of Osaka we're actually going to see from the expressway. Oh, that was really smart, Mr. Car Driver. I'm surprised I didn't crash into him or he didn't crash into me. Or to use an Australianism, oi mate, you're right. Even though I didn't have an English accent. Kilometres or 19 minutes to go. Speed limit's dropped to 60. And the electronic sign also told me that. So it's good to see that they've got these electronic signs. Some of them work, some of them aren't.
Keep left, and then exit left.
Keep left, exit left. Rightio, Skynet, thank you.
Exit left. Straight after the traffic light. Keep right, and then turn right.
Alrighty, Skynet, let's go.
Turn right.
Look at how small these lanes are. but that's probably realistic for Japan, in all honesty.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Now what I'm going to do here, which is what I should do in every truck simulator game, or in every truck simulator, is turn from not the left lane but the lane next to the left lane. You give yourself more room to turn. And in many places you're legally allowed to do that.
Go straight on.
After the traffic light, Skynet, not before. Would be better if it was daylight. Up here. Was that it? Yep. Alright, we need to reverse just a smidge.
Safe and sound.
As always, Skynet, as always. We have arrived. Our tomatoes were delivered to Kobe, 127 kilometres of driving, 16 hours because of the ferry, and we're a quarter of the way through level number 5. So if we have a look at our job market for our next episode, we'll go from Kobe because that's where we were, and we'll have a look at our options. We've actually got quite a few options here. Okay. 18 tons of guac, 12 tons of salt and spices, 2 tons of harvesting bins, 25 tons of scrap metal, 23 tons of floor panels, 23 tons of chewing gum, 11 ton reservoir tank, 20 tons of used packaging, 20 tons of clothes, 22 tons of empty pallets, 18 tons of motor oil, 16 tons of graphite grease, 14 tons of motor oil, 12 tons of garlic, 24 tons of basil. And that is it from to be... Let's take the reservoir tank. And that takes us back to Osaka. That's only a short trip, but we'll do that next time. Let's just have a look at the truck and see what we're carrying. Project Japan now has a website. I'll add a link to the website on the show notes or on the description below. You will have to translate it probably from Japanese. No surprise there. Oh, there's our tank. So that's what we'll be carrying on the next episode. I'm Simulator Dirk. Thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed things. If you like transport, there's a lot going on around Simulator Dirk. We'll show you that now and see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye for now.